Hey guys, I thought I would make a video on how to use your new Christmas gift, which is the backpack suitcase. So, what I always do is I bring a good amount of clothes in my backpack suitcase because what were to happen if you go and you get on the plane and then they say, oh, well, we don't have any more room for your carry-on luggage, and so we're going to put it in the belly of the plane, and they take that away. What happens if they lose it? Once we give that to them, it's up to the airline to make that connection, get it to Spain. And if we don't do that, if we don't have a backup plan, it would ruin the whole vacation because you have no clothes. So we are going to pack enough clothes for 8 days in our backpack suitcase. Actually, for 6 days for you guys. For me, it's 8 days because I'm going longer on the vacation for you. So I'm going to pack 4 shirts for every pair of pants, whereas you who are going for 2 weeks are going to pack 3 shirts for each pair of pants. So we start off with a large packing cube, and I'm going to take 2 pairs of pants. So I bring pairs of pants that are a neutral color and that are very comfortable. So these are kind of a corduroy pant, but they have a lot of stretch to them, so they're super comfortable. And they do look good with tennis shoes because, in Europe, there's a lot of cobblestone streets. You don't want to be wearing cute little sandals. You want to have a really good pair of athletic shoes on. So you want a pair of pants that are a solid color that can look good with your tennis shoes. All right. So I have a kind of a taupe color, kind of grayish brown. And then here is a pair of blue. All right. So we're going to put them side by side like that in the packing cube, right? Now, I always pick either short sleeve shirts or 3/4 length sleeve shirts. The reason why you don't want to bring long sleeve shirts is that once you are out, if it gets hot, you're kind of hosed because you can't just easily go back to go change into something cooler. So we're going to layer with our jackets instead of with sweaters and long sleeves. So I always say bring short sleeve or 3/4 length sleeve shirts that are very lightweight, something that's going to pack very easily. You don't want anything too bulky because it takes, your whole packing cube would be that shirt. So lightweight, and I'm going to show you an example of how I fold them. So here is one of the shirts that I'm going to wear with my brown pants. So what I do is I fold this shirt in half, right? I fold it in half. Then if it had sleeves, I fold the sleeves in on the side. So if it has sleeves, I have them go all the way in. Then I fold it in half again, and then I do it in thirds so that your shirt comes out like this in a perfect square, all right? Now, you put the shirt on top of the pair of pants that it matches. So this is my taupe shirt. All right, I don't think you need to see me fold all of these shirts, but there's one shirt. Here's a second shirt. I'll put it right there. Here is a third shirt. That's with my taupe. And the last one, fourth shirt, goes with my taupe. Turn it around. All right. Now, again, I got blues as well. I've already folded. Here's one. I got one that's kind of fancy for when we go to the flamenco show, but it's still something that's going to pair with this with a pair of jeans. So fold it again. Going to go there. And one right here. And I'm going to show you that folding technique again. I'm going to take the shirt. Here is a shirt that I'm going to wear with my blue. Okay, so this one's a 3/4 length, so I fold it in half, and then I turn it over. I take these sleeves, and I fold them into the inside and lay them flat. Take this, lay it flat. Then I fold the shirt in half again, and I turn, and I turn. It makes a perfect square, all right? Now, I had to have 4 shirts in here versus 3. You guys would need 3. So 1 pair of pants, 3 shirts. 1 pair of pants, 3 shirts. Now, for you, you guys should still have a little bit more room in your packing cube, your large packing cube. I would put a bra on each side, 1 bra, 1 pair of socks, 1 underwear on each side. So you have in here 2 bras, 2 socks, 2 underwear. All right? And then we want to fold it up. Now for me, because I had to add 2 more shirts, I would really be pushing the zippers on my packing cubes, and I don't want to do that, so I just put it in. But it's perfect like that, okay? Now, I'm going to take my backpack suitcase. Here it is. And there is an actual compartment that you can put this in, okay? Your backpack suitcase is a little bit different, but it's the same thing. It has the big compartment. We're going to open it up big, okay? Because this will fit underneath your seat. It's legal for this to be your under the seat. Now, you can see I still have quite a bit of room right here, okay? So I don't need to stuff this packing cube really tight. I'm going to put my bras, my socks, my underwear right here. We don't need all the bras and socks that you're going to be wearing. We just need 2 pairs of socks, 2 bras, 2 underwear. All right? So we're going to take that and we're going to zip that into its place. All right? Fold this over and we are closing this up. Now, in the back here, there is a padded compartment. In this padded compartment, that's where we are going to put our iPad and our electronics. Your iPad, your chargers, all of those things are going to go in this padded compartment, which is made specifically for the iPad. Also, by having it here and always putting it in the same place, when you have to pull it out for TSA, you know exactly where to go. All right? So we are going to do that. Now, you have another compartment here in the front. This is where you are going to put your toiletries. I want you to have 1 king-size gallon bag that you can put all of your toiletries that are non-liquid. A brush, comb, your toothbrush, hair supplies, anything that's not going to be considered TSA. You can put, if you want to bring a carrying case that has your makeup in it, you can. The problem is that most of them are big and fat and round, and they take up a lot of room. It's better to put them in a Ziploc bag that you could lay nice and flat. You just tuck it in here, boom, okay? And then I want you to do another Ziploc bag that's quart size. The quart size is where your liquids are going to be. So like in Europe, a lot of times they have shampoo, but they do not have conditioner. My hair is very tangly, so I always have to have conditioner. So in my liquids, I have conditioner, I have toothpaste, I have hair mousse, hairspray, and a long-lasting lipstick. Those are the 5 things that I have in my quart side thing, okay? And then what I do is I double it by putting it into a gallon size Ziploc bag. That way, if any of the liquids were to spill, it's going to be secured, and it's not going to get all over my clothes. Okay, so you would put the dry one in at the bottom, and the wet one on the top. In Europe, now our connecting flights are in Philadelphia, so it shouldn't be that much of a deal. But in Europe, like when we're leaving to come back, you have to take your liquids out and go through TSA. If they go in your bag, like in the United States, they can just go in the bag so long as they're in the quart thing, it just goes through. But in Europe, your bag will be pulled, and then we're stuck in customs while they run every single one of your liquids through a machine. So we don't want to do that. We're going to make sure that it goes in a quart size bag, and it's going to go in here. All right? So if this is ready to go, I mean, I don't have some of the stuff in there, and once I have it filled, I can make it tighter. It will probably be about that wide. But this backpack, if they were to lose my suitcase, I have 8 days worth of clothing in here. Now, granted, I just have 2 bras, but I have the bras that I have on. as well. So I have 3 bras with me, 3 underwear, 3 pairs of socks. And I can always wash my bras, socks, and underwear in a sink at the hotel. But by having this as your security blanket, it's a smart thing to do. Now, when it comes to the rest of your clothes, you're going to pick 2 other pairs of solid pants, and you're going to do the same exact thing. Get another big, either 1 large packing cube or 2 smaller packing cubes, okay? Do the same thing. A pair of pants, 3 shirts to go with it. A pair of pants, 3 shirts to go with it, okay? Same thing, bras, socks. If you want to, we're going to bring another pair of tennis shoes. If you want to stuff your socks inside the tennis shoes, seems how they take up so much room and it gives you a little bit more room in your suitcase, you can do that. But in that packing cube. So that way when you're ready to go, all you got to do is just open 1 packing cube and you're like, here's my bra, there's my socks, pants, shirt. I'm not digging through all of my packing cubes trying to find this shirt that I want to wear with this pair of pants. Those shirts are right on top of the pair of pants that you're going to wear, okay? So, by bringing 2 more pairs of pants with 3 shirts, that's 3, 6, 9, 12 days worth of clothing. Nobody looks at the pants, okay? So yes, your pants are going to be worn 3 times, but you can alternate them. Nobody will even notice that you're wearing the same pair of pants. They're all just going to pay attention to the shirts, okay? And then our last pair of pants is going to be the pair of pants that you have on when you're on the airplane. And that could be like a pair of joggers, something that's very comfortable. Preferably not like the absolute stretch pants like you would wear if you went to the gym. They're kind of frowned upon when you're going into like cathedrals and stuff. And we will be wearing them other than just going on the airplane. So something more like a jogger or like a looser fitting sweatpant would be better. So in another travel cube, we're going to put your pajamas. We're going to put 1 long sleeve cover up, something that's a neutral color that can go with any of the 4 pairs of pants that you have, like a lightweight black long sleeve shirt or a gray or a brown. That way, if it does get really cold, you at least have 1 long sleeve that you can throw over your short sleeve, okay? So pajamas, your 1 long sleeve shirt, and then you are going to bring 2 shirts to go with the pair of pants that you're going to be wearing on the airplane. One of those shirts is going to be for the ride home, where you're going to wear those joggers again. And the second shirt is going to be on the day when we go hiking the Camino. Okay, so 2 shirts, pajamas, and 1 long sleeve shirt. I don't usually bring a raincoat unless we look at the weather and it looks like we have a lot of days of rain. And if you do, then bring a lightweight raincoat and that can go in that same packing cube. But other than that, that packing cube is done. And then as far as jackets are concerned, we're going to bring 2 jackets. One that's kind of a lightweight jacket for when it's a little chilly, probably going to be the jacket you wear the most, something that you wear during the day. Solid color so it matches with absolutely every outfit, and something that's not real bulky so that if it gets hot you can just take it off and wrap it around your waist or wrap it around your purse, okay? You don't want anything too bulky. And then we are also going to bring a heavier jacket, like a lot of times those down jackets, those are really good because they're warm but they don't take, you know, you can squish them, roll them up, they're pretty small. And that's you want something that can fit over your other jacket. So that way, if it gets really cold, you can just double up. For a lightweight jacket is almost like an inner jacket and then the heavier jacket over. One last thing I forgot to mention, in the same packing cube as your pajamas, I would pack a scarf and a pair of lightweight gloves. That way, again, if it gets cold, we always have the option of putting that scarf on, putting the gloves on. That's something, if when it gets warm, you can just toss it off and throw it in the car. That's easy enough to do. It doesn't take a lot of room in your suitcase, but yet you're definitely going to be much, much warmer without having to do a lot of bulk in your suitcase. I think that's it for now, but I hope this little tutorial helps you pack, and I'm looking forward to it. Should be fun. Bye.